Good evening, sir. This is my memorization about the CDI-4 sa traffic management. So, mag-start na po ako. So first, the word traffic. The word traffic came from the Greco-Roman word traffico. Then next is historical perspective of traffic management. Historical perspective of traffic management is, first is wheel. Wheel is invented probably in Western Asia, wherein it's such an invention or milestone or a great step forward for transportation. Then next, in mid-18th century, coaches could average about 4 mph to 6.4 km per hour, 6.4 km per hour, and mails are carried by boys through horses. Then John Palmer. First, sa mga tao naman, first is John Palmer, which introduced the first male coach in March 1785. Then 1785 to 1800s. Then next is John Macadam. John L. Macadam, he abandoned the theory of feeder road building and perfect the macadamized road in England on 1815. Then next is Nicholas Otto and Gottlieb Daimler. Nicholas Otto and Gottlieb Daimler, pioneer manufacturer of gas engine, and Daimler became a successful automobile manufacturer. Then next is Nicholas Otto, combustion engine which ran on petroleum gas and led to the modern internal combustion engine. Then next is kay Daimler naman, he invented the high-speed liquid petroleum engine. Then next is Rudolph Diesel, a German engineer, developed an internal combustion engine which is similar for gasoline engine. Parang ginawa ni Nicholas Otto and Gottlieb Daimler. Then Felix Wankel, a German mechanical engineer and inventor, whom the inventor of Wankel engine. Then Wankel engine is a type of internal combustion engine using eccentric energy or yung rotary design, which is pistonless, to convert pressure into a rotating motion. Then next is John Boyd Dunlop. John Boyd Dunlop was a Scottish inventor or veterinary surgeon who spent most of the time in his career sa Ireland. Then dito na sa traffic. Dito na sa parang pinaka-definition of terms. First is traffic. Refers to the movement of person, goods, vehicles, either powered by engine, combustion, or horses. Then accident. Accident is an event that happens unexpectedly without deliberate plan or cause. Then next is traffic accident. Traffic accident is a accident involving traffic transportation on a traffic highway. Then next is motor vehicle. Motor vehicle is every device that is self-propelled. Every vehicle which is propelled by itself or by electric power, obtaining the overhead trolley tires. Then next is traffic way. Traffic way is the entire width or traffic way is the entire width and the boundary na makikita sa loob ng daanan. Then next is motor vehicle accident. Motor vehicle accident, it is any event that result intended to an injury or property damage. Then key event, it is an event on the road which characterizes the manner or occurrence of motor vehicle traffic accident. Then next is sa mga marks, skid marks. Skid marks left on the roadway which are not the tire which are not freely hindi siya nag-rotate, nagkaroon siya ng skid marks. Then next is scuff marks naman. Scuff marks is a friction mark on pavement made by a tire. Friction mark on a pavement made by a tire by rotating or slipping. Yung sobrang bilis ng ikot ng gulong, yon nagkakaroon ng marks or nag-slip yung gulong or madulas. Then next is gap skid naman, pag yung sa preno. A braking skid marks which yung tire not freely move and nagkakaroon ng reapplication sa pag-brake. Then next is debris, is the accumulation of broken parts came from a vehicular rubbish. Then traffic congestion is the condition of the transport that is characterized by slower speed and longer trip times. Then next naman is traffic supervision. Traffic supervision is defined as keeping them informed on the streets. Then next, traffic control. Traffic control is the vehicle. Traffic control, control of the vehicle or pedestrian of a certain point. Then traffic management. It proposes an understanding and motivation to the road users for good behavior and commuters to the pedestrian. Then next is Republic Acts, yung dalawa. Republic Act 4136, the Land Transportation Code of the Philippines as amended. And Republic Act 7160, an act providing a local government code of 1991. Then functional classification of traffic control device, regulatory device, warning device, and guiding device. Regulatory device, having the authority of the law and impose a precise requirement upon the action of the road user. Then warning device naman, to inform the road user of potential hazardous roadways condition. Then guiding device are employed simply to inform the user for their route, destination, and other pertinent information. Then purpose of signal control. Purpose of signal control, there are three purposes. First is minimize traffic conflicts. Then to reduce vehicular accident or traffic accident. Then to economize manpower. Then classes of traffic sign. First is danger warning signs, intended to warn the road user sa danger na ahead sa daanan. Regulatory signs is these are intended to warn the user of special obligation and restriction. Then next is priority signs. Priority signs naman is intended to regulate priority over a particular road section. Then next is prohibitory or restrictive signs. Used in specified section on the road will easily seen by a motorist to indicate regulation. Then mandatory signs. Mandatory signs guide the road user in special rule in which they should comply for safety, convenience, and smooth flow of their ride. Then next is informative sign. These are the sign intended to guide the road user while traveling. Then advanced sign, these are the names and distance of a principal destination. Then next is direction signs. Direction signs, unlikely the advance of direction signs should be placed at the right intersection to show the direction. Then next is place identification sign. Place identification signs used to show frontier between two countries. Then next is, ito na, medyo mahirap na to. Then next is confirmatory signs. These are used to confirm direction of the road. Confirm the direction of the road. Then next is other signs providing useful information to guide drivers. Then next is other signs indicating facilities of road user. Road classification. Road classification, first is according to political subdivision. National roads, provincial roads, city roads, and municipal roads, and barangay roads. So yung limang yon, ang pinagkakaiba nila is, first is national roads. National roads are main system or right 20 meters to 120 meters. Then provincial roads, linkage between municipalities with right of way of 15 meters to 60 meters. Then city roads naman is interlink between municipalities within the city power or with right of 15 meters. Then municipal road naman is all roads within the town proper, of right and less than 120 meters. Then next is barangay roads. Barangay roads naman commonly called as farm and market roads. Then according to function, meron tayong feeder roads, local collector roads, major collector roads, and major highway and expressway, tunnel road, and subway. So yun, first is feeder roads, intended to farm, market roads. Then next is collector roads naman, intended to carry and collect traffic from the feeder. Then next is major collector roads, intended naman siya sa arteries wherein to collect the interlocality traffic to provincial road. Then major highways serve as the main artery of the or big volumes of vehicle. The next expressway, although as a through traffic for free flow vehicular movement. Then next naman sa tunnel road, a passage wide section through sa cut ng hill, kagaya sa Kibyang Tunnel. Then subway, an underground road. Then skyway, a modern urban system of road which is above the street. Then external factors driving is not a theoretical fixture wherein in driving there is attitudinal norms or drivers are varied. Then heat is a form of energy which causes body to rise the temperature. Storm, this is the atmospheric disturbance wherein strong winds, strong rains. Fog, unlikely, ito yung parang clouds wherein which is visible mass about the earth's surface. Then threats to environment naman is as one travels on highways or roadways. Then next na is greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect, ozone depletion, air pollution, noise pollution. Then Then centrifugal force, a scientific term of force which pushes a moving object to uncircular motion. Then crown curve, flat curve, bank curve, gravity. Gravity is the force tends to pull the object into center of the earth. Then kinetic energy, it is the establish the fact of anything that moves, process to the kind of energy. Then last is friction. Friction, it is a natural force that causes the resistance of one surface against other object that contain contacts, which produce heat. That's all, sir. Thank you.